I did a thing. It's been a little less than 5 days since I've posted. I've just been trying to get myself collected so I could have the courage to do the thing. So I quit my job, and this week has literally been the most peacefulest week. Is that a word? Peaceful week I've had in a very long time. Like, aside from like the night of me sending my resignation and having OD anxiety, like throughout the whole night I was just real anxious and like nervous. And honestly, it was because I was thinking like, oh, what are they gonna say? And it's like, in the end of the day, it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, what could they have said? You know what I'm saying? Like, they could respectfully accept, disrespectfully accept, like, It's the journey of me going into full entrepreneurship, and I'm really excited to see what it brings. I want to do it without the headaches of like worrying about my rent or worrying about, just bills in general. So, like I told y'all in the last video, I'll be starting UGC, user-generated content, for me to be able to make some income. Also, still pushing my nail business. I sell press-on nails. Get you some press-on nails, tipglamnails.com. I've been really at peace, and it's just really giving me a little time to just stop and breathe. Like, just stop and literally like collect myself. And sometimes, guys, that's just what you have to do. You have to stop and collect yourself. You have to stop and look around and see everything, like the glory and the beauty and everything. Because sometimes life can just have you going, and you never get the chance to just take some time, And I feel like with me not taking time and me being in a situation where I was not fully fulfilled or fully like going towards my purpose, I feel like I got burnt out quickly. And in the space that I was working in, nonprofit, you can get burnt out very quickly. It's only been 2.5 years since I started, but there's so much within that space that I've learned, that I've seen, that I've just don't agree with. And it was just my time to go. And regardless of like my anxiety or my worry or whatever, I knew that God had me. I knew that God has me through this whole thing. I just keep putting my faith in him. To go back to what I'm saying, it's just sometimes you just have to stop. You have to be still. You have to give yourself some grace. And if that looks like you leaving your job, even if it's a job that you prayed for, maybe it's just running its course, you know what I'm saying? Or if that's leaving a relationship, maybe it just ran its course. Sometimes you just can't keep yourself in positions where you're mentally and physically drained. I personally am an advocate for mental health. I have decided that I wanted to start therapy. This has given me time to actively look for a therapist. I've been looking. If you're a black girl, if you're any girl, I'm going to just say it. It's called, if you're a black girl, if you're any girl, if you, whatever. It's called therapyforblackwomen.com. I believe I'll put it on the screen, therapyforblackwomen.com. And there's a plethora of black therapists, black female or male therapists in your area. They allow you to go based on if you have insurance, go based on if you want virtual, if you want group therapy as well. Like, these are, resources that could really help you get through what you're going through. I'm like in a space where some days I'm really down, and then some days I'm like really, really up. And I just can't pinpoint why. It's just it's not consistent, or it's an imbalance in my emotions. And there could be a lot of things that's related to that. Me moving to Houston here by myself, not finding my community yet. It's been 3 months, Aaliyah. Give yourself grace. You'll find your people. Like that, me missing my family. It could be so much that people are going through, and more traumatic things that happen in your life. that you just need help for. And I feel like I advise anybody, like, even if you don't feel like you should quit your job or whatever the case is, or quit your job, quit your relationship, whatever, just take some time. If you have to take some time off of work, take some time, step back from your relationship, take some time to really like think and see what it is that you need. Because honestly, if you cannot show up for yourself, you cannot show up for anybody else. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot love anybody else properly. Like I am an advocate for those sayings. I'm an advocate for that because I've been in that. I've felt that. I know what it feels like. And with me being in a space where I'm on my healing journey and I'm getting to know me, getting to love me unapologetically, like I just want to be able to embed that into other women, other young women, that you have to take care of yourself. Like, this world is so up and down. It's so many things that's going on around you that that are sometimes just out of your control. And you have to check in with yourself and make sure that you are okay. Make sure you're 100%, because at the end of the day, you have you. You came on this earth by yourself, and you have to be able to sustain that. You have to be able to fight against all this crazy stuff that's happening in this world. And I just think mental health is really something that you start with. And aside from you starting with God, aside from, you getting in good with God and building that relationship with Him, also you need to seek, any help you might need for mental health. That's just where I'm at right now with my whole journey. I'm like I told y'all, I'm at peace. Like, I've been at peace, but there are days I'm like, oh shit, like, what's happening? What am I doing? But it's just like, that's a negative mindset. That's that serpent. When I was telling y'all, it's that serpent trying to swindle his way into my mind. The devil can only get you through your mind, guys. I'm telling you, he can't get you through your spirit, your faith. He can't get you through that. He could get you through that mind. That mind is everything. And mind over matter is so real, because your mind is stronger than anything you think that you can or cannot do. Honestly, when it comes to working out, it is mind. It's that mental. I believe it's 50% mental. As somebody that's actively trying to, be on a weight loss journey, it's 50% mental, if not 80% mental. And then the rest is in the kitchen and then at the gym. It go mental, kitchen, gym. Literally, because if I'm in that mindset that I'm going to do this for me, I'm going to lose the weight, I'm going to, get better opportunities for myself. If you're not in that mindset and you're just going about it, you're never going to sustain it. So I'm just letting y'all know. If you're in a space where you just don't know where to go next, I say to be still. And I say to check in with yourself. Ask yourself questions. Ask yourself, are you okay? Ask yourself, what do you need? Sometimes it's just as simple as that. Asking yourself, what do you need? What do I need? You know what I'm saying? What will make this day a good day for me? What will make me feel productive? What will make me feel like I've accomplished something? And if you're not okay, ask yourself, why am I not okay? Really sit down and really get these answers out of yourself, because to mask what you're going through, to mask all your issues and seem like everything's fine, one day it's going to build up and you're not going to know where to go. It's going to make you self-destruct by you allowing all those emotions building up. And that's not what we want, baddies. That's just not what we want. We want to become the best versions of ourselves. We want to try to show up every day as the best version of ourselves. So I advise y'all to just really check in with yourself. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.